Hey guys, in this video I want to share with you 3 powerful lessons that parents need to teach their kids about money before they hit the age of 7. Hey guys, in this video I want to talk to you about 3 powerful lessons parents need to try and teach their kids before the age of 7. Now, I've mentioned it before, but there's this University of Cambridge study that says that kids have developed their money habits by the time they hit the age of 7, which is super scary, given we don't even think about teaching our kids about money till later in life typically. But this study is important, and there are three things that you really need to strive to try and teach your kids about money, and especially before the age of 7. So the first thing is you need to teach them that money is finite, that there is only so much money. Okay, this is super important because so often kids just see us doling out the money to them, or they see us using our credit cards and our debit cards. They don't actually see where that money comes from to start with. So as far as they're concerned, they just think that there's an endless amount of money that they can get if they just stick a card in the wall, or if they just ask mum and dad for it, it'll just keep flowing. But you need to make sure that they become very aware that money is a finite resource, and therefore they need to make decisions about how and where they spend their money. They need to value it, and they need to prioritize how it's being spent. The second thing that kids need to learn about money is delayed gratification. And this is more an emotional experience than anything. If you can get your kids, before they reach 7, having these opportunities to save towards something they really want, save for it over a period of time, put a chart on the wall for them, help them put money aside from their pocket money every single week until they get it. And then when they get it, they're going to go, yes, this was worth it. This was so good. And they'll start to get that experience, those endorphins that go with going, yes, I've saved and now I've got what I want. If you can give them those experiences from early in life, then you actually start to associate a real positive feeling with saving money. And that real positive feeling is what will ultimately help them to save money in the future and to be able to say no to some things in order to say yes to the things they really want. And the third thing that you need to teach kids before they hit 7 is the joy of giving. Now, I don't know if you're a giver or not, but I can tell you I much prefer to be around people that are givers than takers. And you think about them in terms of their life and their life ahead. If they're going to be successful in whatever they do, they're always going to be better off if they're actually generous with their time, generous with their money, than if they're the opposite. So teach them the joy of giving. And a really good example of this is from the day we started giving our kids pocket money, we said you've got to put aside 10% of whatever you get into a giving box, and you use that money then to give to some cause that is important to the child. And so for our kids, they were for many years putting together Christmas boxes, so basically shoe boxes with toys for kids in underprivileged countries. And it was such a joy for them to be able to shop for the things that went in that box, and then to be able to give that box over and say, this is going to some child that really needs it. There was this beautiful sense of joy that came with that actual giving process. And again, if you can engender that in your child before they get too old, then that will become a part of who they are, and they're much more likely to be givers in the future. So there you go, 3 things that you really need to try and build into your child, to teach your child through practical experience before they hit the age of 7. There's only so much money. They need to experience delayed gratification, and they need to experience the joy of giving so that they become good money managers and the sort of people you and I want to hang around with. So there you go. I am going to give you some more activities in future videos as to, well, how do I actually do that? How do I actually help my child understand that the resources are finite, that money's finite? How do I help them experience delayed gratification and the joy of giving? Well, stay tuned, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will talk to you about that in future videos.
Now, if you are interested in saving money, if you're interested in spending less, If you're interested in breaking the paycheck cycle or paying off debt or achieving lifestyle goals that are really important to you, can I encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel? Every Tuesday and Thursday, we will release videos about managing your personal finances. So please subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.